Hello everyone and welcome back to Speak Like a Leader. If you're serious about taking your business English to the next level, you're in the right place today, because today I'm going to teach you 3 strong English sentence structures that will help you sound more confident, more professional and precise in your business communication. These structures are the tools you need to make your ideas stand out, highlight important points, and ensure that your message gets across clearly. So let's dive in and take a closer look at the first one of these game-changing sentence structures. First up, we have cleft sentences. Cleft sentences are called cleft because the word cleft means to split or to divide. In grammar, a cleft sentence is one that has been split into 2 clauses to give emphasis to a particular part of the sentence. For example, a normal sentence would sound like this: John baked a cake. A cleft sentence would sound like this: It was John who baked a cake. So here the sentence is split into 2 parts. It was John is the main clause, who baked a cake is the relative clause. This structure is all about emphasis, putting the spotlight on what really matters in your message. In business, you often need to highlight key information to make sure your audience notices what is most important. Cleft sentences allow you to do just that. For example, instead of saying, our marketing strategy has significantly boosted our sales, we can say, it's our marketing strategy that has significantly boosted our sales. By focusing on the marketing strategy, we ensure the listener knows exactly what made the difference. When you want to make a point clear or emphasize something key in your presentation, cleft sentences are a great way to grab attention. Let's look at 5 examples to make sure that you know exactly how to use cleft sentences. Let's start with this one. A simple version would be their innovative approach boosted sales significantly. If you wanted to highlight this sentence, you could do 2 things. You could either say it was their innovative approach that boosted sales significantly, or what boosted sales significantly was their innovative approach. Here's another one. Strong leadership turned the project around. If you want to highlight it, you can either say it was strong leadership that turned the project around, or what turned the project around was strong leadership. Example number 3. We need clear communication to avoid confusion. It is clear communication that we need to avoid confusion. Or what we need to avoid confusion is clear communication. Let's do 2 more to master this sentence structure. The team's resilience helped them overcome challenges. It was the team's resilience that helped them overcome challenges. Or what helped them overcome challenges was the team's resilience. One more. Their presentation impressed the clients the most. It was their presentation that impressed the clients the most. Or what impressed the clients the most was their presentation. Next up, we have inversion sentences. This is a technique where we flip the subject and verb, often to give more extra emphasis or to express something that is rare or surprising. For example, a normal sentence would be, John rarely cooks. If we flip the words, we get the inversion sentence, which would be, rarely does John cook. This way you can express something that is rare or surprising. For example, instead of saying the company rarely faces financial setbacks, we can say Rarely does the company face financial setbacks. By starting with rarely, we immediately draw attention to how rare it is for financial setbacks to occur. This structure is effective when you want to make a bold statement or emphasize something extraordinary, like a significant achievement or a rare event. Let's move on to our 5 examples. Don't forget that we're flipping the words for more emphasis. He had never encountered such a challenging task. Never had he encountered such a challenging task. The results were not revealed until the last moment. Let's highlight these 2 words. Not until the last moment were the results revealed. Example number 3. The manager barely started the meeting when the power went out. Barely had the manager started the meeting when the power went out. Okay, if you're feeling comfortable with the sentence structure, let's go to a little bit more advanced one. Look at this sentence. The decision was announced and the feedback came immediately. So you have 2 parallel actions in a sense that happened immediately. So you could start by highlighting and saying, no sooner was the decision announced than the feedback came. And let's end with an easy one. They only appreciate the proposal after the presentation ended. Only after the presentation ended did they appreciate the proposal. And the last sentence structure that we're going to look into today is relative clauses. This structure lets you add more detail to your sentences without making them long-winded or overly complex. It helps you connect related information in a smooth, concise way, which is perfect for business communication. Here's a very simple example. A normal sentence would say, John is great. John is my father. In a relative clause, you would state, John, who is my father, is great. For example, instead of saying, the new software is expected to improve productivity, the software is user-friendly. We can combine these 2 ideas and say, the new software, which is user-friendly, is expected to improve productivity. By using the relative clause, which is user-friendly, we provide additional context, making the sentence more informative without making it sound complicated. This structure is especially useful when describing products, services, or key features in your business. Let's go to our 5 examples. Number 1, the project was a success. It was led by Sarah. How can we connect these 2 sentences? The project, which was led by Sarah, was a success. Doesn't that sound much better? Number 2, the intern is learning quickly. He joined the team 2 weeks ago. The intern who joined the team 2 weeks ago is learning quickly. Don't forget, when we're talking about people, it's who and not which. Let's move on to a little trickier one. The report was detailed. Its analysis impressed the stakeholders. So what you want to say is that the analysis of the report was detailed. So the report, whose analysis impressed the stakeholders, was detailed. Here are a couple more. The park is well maintained. It is popular with the local residents. The park, which is popular with the local residents, is well maintained. So by now, these should be relatively easy for you to create. Let's go to the last one. The car is fuel efficient. I purchased it last month. The car, which I purchased last month, is fuel efficient. So looking back today, we worked on 3 sentence structures. We mastered cleft sentences, inversion techniques, and relative clauses. All three of these sentence structures will make you sound more professional and confident no matter the occasion. So try to practice them, try to use them in your written communication, in your emails, in your presentations, and everybody will be very amazed and surprised by the level of your advanced structures. So which one are you going to use in your next meeting? And that's it for today. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Speak Like a Leader for more practical tips on mastering business English. Remember, the more you practice these sentences, the more natural they become in your communication. So take the time to experiment with them in your everyday business conversations. And trust me, it will make a big difference. I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive into even more techniques to help you speak like a true leader. Until then, keep practicing and keep improving. Take care.